Are you coming to Efteling? Would you like to rent a house for the price of a small double room? Well, you're in the right place. This is Landal Kaatsheuvel, which is our choice of staying off-site within a walk of Efteling. Join us. So this site is set across two sides. Side over on the right here backs onto the dunes and the lake, which we'll show you in a minute. This side's got the main reception. It'd probably be the choice to stay this side if you've got children, because you've got the children's play area down the end. You've got our little friend's hut. You've got the reception with the shop, and more importantly at the end you can walk literally straight from the accommodation to the swimming pool and the spa. Just have a little look around reception, show you the facilities in the shop. So if you're coming in a bit late, you've got the basics in the shop here. Reception are wonderful. Alright, we'll have a quick discreet swing past the pool, keep it appropriate. This is the play area. Obviously we are in end of January, beginning of February, so it is particularly cold, but we're deliberately targeting this time of year because it's the last part of winter Efteling. Pool's in there, quick sweep through. This is the beginning of the houses. You got your accommodations that go from semi-detached to small detached to medium detached to big detached to enormous detached. I'll give you an idea of what we rented and the price we paid. You'll be quite surprised, if not stunned. So you saw at the beginning there we've got the semis, which are still perfectly adequate, but it's a beautiful site. I mean, look at these houses. Everyone's got private parking. The one we've got is just down the road here. We've got an 8-person detached house, which is the same as this one right in front. We stayed for a week. We've just extended, we don't want to go home. So we went to reception. This massive house holds up to 8 people. There are just 2 of us. And from Monday to Friday, she charged us €294. Now that's less than the price of a decent double room in Efteling for 5 days, 4 nights. I'll show you how close this is to Efteling in a minute. Go down to the far side of this side just to show you some of these houses and how they're laid out. Let's see if we can find one of the big ones. Off season, a week in a semi here will probably cost you under €400. I think we paid about, for our first initial week, about 600. But like I said, we extended it for peanuts. This is one of the big ones. I think that's a 10 or a 12 person. It's like a blooming mansion. But if there are that many of you, you're probably still only looking at about €1,000 a week. Divide that by 10 people for a week, you're definitely on a winner. Right, the dog's dragged me back round towards home, so let's show you ours. This blue one here is an 8-person detached with a terrace, big old unit, decent bit of garden, great. It's dog friendly, this one, obviously. A lot of them are. This is €294 for 5 days. Ridiculous. This is going to be a very doggy video. She's in charge. Just want to show you around here. There's another absolute bit of gold for staying here. Maybe not so much in the winter, although we're a bit more brave in this shed here. They've got, which you can get from reception, a good selection of bikes that you can rent. Don't very often see this on the info, but we'll show you in. We've got electric bikes. Let's go in here, see how the camera reacts. Okay, it is quite dark, but got everything from normal bikes to off-roaders, mountain bikes to children's bikes. And they've got these relatively new from last time we were here. These are all electric, and these are the same over the back manual. Children's seats, and as you saw in reception, you've got the off-road, like four-wheel buggies, which we've not done, obviously. I'm getting a bit old for that, but I'm sure the kids would love it. And then obviously it's a gated entrance. You've got your own security key to get in and out with your car 24/7. So your rubbish and recycling just round by the main reception here. Just want to give you an idea. Hire a bike's good if you want to go to Efteling, because you can park round by the hotel and go in the back entrance if you've got a ticket. But I just want to give you an idea of how easy it is to walk. Literally down this road, at the end you can see the traffic. That is the traffic going into the hotel at the back entrance of Efteling. So we've timed it, it's about 15 minutes, and you can see the signs here. You can get up to Kaatsheuvel town itself, got the Efteling sign, and then we're coming over to the other side of the accommodation that's got all the lakes, and more importantly the secret gate out to the dunes. Kaatsheuvel itself's got plenty of options for food and drink. There's a little bit of ditties here. We've been down to the Grand Cafe, but it's quite a nice town. And also Volvik, which is about 5 minutes up the road the other way. It's got extensive shops and some decent supermarkets. We recommend going to Albert Heijn. It's a little bit more like, if you're a UK person, the Sainsbury's level of things. You can get pretty much everything you need in there. And this road outside is actually a cycle and footpath, hence the red. So you're allowed to take your car on it, but you have no priority. People will literally cycle and walk in front of your car and not move, and they are in the right, which is quite a good thing, especially if you've got kids and a dog. So this is the other side of the park. This would be probably where I'd recommend stay. Maybe if you haven't got the kids, great if you've got a dog. There's a couple of advantages. Obviously the disadvantage of kids is you can't just let them run off over to the swimming pool, because there is that small cycle path road, which, although it's safe, may not be ideal. But this side has got a fairly substantial play area, and these ones are actually set around 2 mini lakes, which I guarantee today are going to be frozen solid, because boy is it cold. So, do you want to see a husky ice skate? What's this? Nah, not very interested. Around the back here we've got some more of the big lumps. These are 10s, I now know. And the ones with the entrance in the middle, this one coming up here on the right, are the 12s. I think this is the, well, I know this is the biggest house, but it's huge. And this is a 6, which is what we normally go for with 2 of us, because it's more than big enough. Still got 3 bedrooms. The one we've got now has got 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, kitchen, lounge, diner, everything you need. That's what we do like here. If you are self-catering, the kitchens are very, very well equipped, and some of the places we stayed at just don't even have the right pots and pans to cook, and with the shop up the road you do save a lot of money as a family. The more luxury ones, which don't cost much more, have got saunas, a little bit more luxury going on the inside. If you come in with a dog, you will get the comfort level, obviously. They don't want the dogs climbing all over their luxuries. But this is one advantage of being on this side. You've got this wonderful lake, there are play areas, and as predicted, we have an ice rink. I don't know what temperature it dropped to overnight. It's not too bad, sun's out, but it's definitely well into the minuses overnight. How beautiful is that? This is round on the second part of the lake. If you get a map, these are worth actually picking out and booking. You do have to pay, I think, 30-40 euros to pick a house, But as you can see, some of them have got their terraces literally onto the lake here, so probably worth a few extra euros. I'll show you the main advantage of this side now. Okay, as you come around the back here, I'll just tell you a bit more as we walk towards this secret gate. Going down to Efteling, if you take your bikes or you walk, you've also got the actual hotel itself, which has got an awesome bar and a restaurant and a buffet on a Saturday night in the main hotel. So you have got that facility within about a 15-minute walk. I wouldn't advise taking the car down at any point unless you want to pay 15 euros for parking. It's the kind of standard through Efteling. But by the hotel across the road is a second entrance to the park with a ticket office or a ticket taking office. So the top tip would be get your tickets in your hand, because then you can go in as if you were staying in the hotel, which not only beats the queues, but when you leave and go in, it's a hell of a lot nearer this park than going around the main entrance where you have to go along the actual main road. So here is why this side and this park is so good. This little gem down here is the gate to the exit of the park, which is private, and it goes down to a lake and also straight onto the main Landal dunes, which are huge. I mean, I'm talking many miles. Great place to get a hire bike or on foot and just set out. About 15-minute walk bearing left off the edge of the dunes is a really big cafe, restaurant, bar. Great target walk, about 5 minutes on the bikes. Give you an idea from their tourist information, but it is stunning up there. So join us for that. We're going to head up there with the dog, try and get you some decent footage. So we're over at the back of Landal in the corner. We are going to do the walk over to the Grand Cafe. So we'll show you the route, the lake, up onto the dunes, and then drop down to Grand Cafe, have a little swing round there, and we'll time it. We reckon about 15 minutes tops. So through the gates and literally straight as you go, we should hit the lake fairly rapidly. So this has taken us about 3 minutes from that gate to hit the edge of this lake. Top insider tip, if you're staying on site, bring a torch or some lighted hats, especially if you've got a dog. We come down here at night and it is jet black and it's really spooky, but it's only, like I said, 3-4 minutes from the houses and you're here. You only have to come down to the lake, but we do that quite regularly. Does freak the dog out for a day or two though. And it's quite expensive. You can walk all the way around this lake. We're not going to do that today. We're going to go around the edges up to the Grand Cafe this way. Now we're up the top end of the lake now, heading up towards the dunes, as you can tell by the sand everywhere. It's a beautiful lake. It's all the way around. Probably only take you about 10 or 15 minutes to walk all the way around it, and then you head straight across. Hello. So, are we on a beach somewhere or right in the middle of Holland? Certainly feels like a beach. Let's have a look. I'll show you how vast this is. This is Lundsland, the dune land, and this is walking, biking, dog heaven. It is vast. Don't know if the camera will pick up how far it goes. Obviously in the summer this is a haven with the lake and the sand, and we've been here when it's been very hot through the summer. Lots of families. Don't attempt to bring a bike down here. We tried. We look like proper tourists stuck in the sand, but there's bike trails marked all the way around the edge. And there's a few towns. Zunopland down the end. We cycled to that the other day. But yeah, look at this, it's absolutely beautiful. So as you come down off the dunes, you come to the Grand Cafe, colloquially known as, do it in German, Die Rustelberg, in Dutch, Die Rustelberg, in English, the Rustelberg. There you go, now you can pronounce it in all languages. This is very nice in here. We'll see if we can sneak the camera in. The most direct route from here is down the side there. That took 12 minutes from the campsite to here, so dead easy walk. And you can bring the car around if you're being lazy, or you can bring your bike, which is much better. Okay, we'll have a little flick round. We've just extended our stay and managed to get an upgrade. So we put 7 nights in this 8-person luxury, which is enormous. I haven't been in yet. Upgrade for 7 nights. Obviously, they do you a little cheeky discount and a deal. €500 for 7 nights. And there's only 2 of us and a dog, but between 8 of you, we've got a washroom. I'm not going to go crazy, I'm just going to film around quick. Let's get my shoes off. Okay, looks nice. We're into the lounge. The log burner. Terrace. Obligatory TV, of course. So we were in a 6-person comfort before, which was very nice. This is a little bit more swanky though. I don't know exactly what comes with a luxury, but already I can see the kitchen's way bigger and better. And just the level of decor, furniture, fittings, just a little bit nicer. And goes in all directions. Got a double fully ensuite, some lights on. Ooh, we've got some kind of swanky panel in the shower, not sure. Sun shower, okay, we shall see. And my TV, and a mystery door. Ah, a potty. Very nice. Have a look upstairs. Okay, there's a myriad of doors. We have what looks like one of the master doubles. My partner's just said there's more bathrooms than she can count. Let's see. So yeah, very nice twin in here. Let's see how many bathrooms we can count. Downstairs, obviously, there's an ensuite and a toilet. Oh yeah, the level's much nicer. The other one's all right, but this is... So bathroom 1. Bathroom 2. Separate. What's in this door? Ooh, okay. This one looks a bit swish. Okay, this is a sauna. Oh, okay, very nice. Oh, I have to figure that out later, and then obviously straight out into a shower. That's out there. And then down the end, bedroom number 4, which is another twin, baby, all good. So it looks like also we've got in our lean-to, I've just had a look, we've got a washing machine and a tumble dryer, which we didn't have in the other one. Terrace is a lot bigger, double parking, and we're right on the fields at the back here, so good location. Right, we're off to unpack.